in place. Make absolutely sure the hoses are connected so that material is drawn in through the load line and sent out through the transfer line. Failing to do this could cause material to come out of the line and injure you. When the connection is properly made, open the external tank valves and the RMT transfer line valve. Adjust the engine speed until it reaches 60 to 150 GPM. When the transfer is complete, close the valve at the tank from which the material was removed. Open the vent valve on the external tank until material is removed from the load line. Then, open the vent valve on the RMT load line. When the lines are cleaned out, close the tank valve on the receiving tank. Remove the load line and install load line cap. Be careful not to spill hot asphalt on yourself, as some residue may be left in the line. Close the vent valve on the load line. Slow the engine to approximately 60 GPM and place the pump direction control valve in neutral. Close the transfer line valve. Remove and secure the transfer hose. Be careful not to spill hot asphalt on yourself, as some residue may be left in the line. Replace the transfer line cap. Now, you need to set the in-cab controller mode selection switch to Clean Out and follow that procedure as presented in this video and listed in your operation manual. Unloading excess asphalt also requires a particular procedure. The material in the RMT tank must be compatible with the material in the external tank. Do not unload if the materials are not compatible. Make sure the material is hot enough to be transferred. Turn the right hand and left hand bar valves to the off position. Turn the mode selection switch to tank circulate and the pump direction control to forward for 5 minutes to mix and heat the remainder before unloading. If you need to heat the material in the RMT tank, follow the procedure in your operation manual. Place the pump directional valve in neutral. Make sure the transfer valve is closed. Carefully remove the transfer line cap. Beware of hot asphalt residue in the line. Connect the unloading hose to the transfer line coupler and to the storage tank coupler. Make sure the hose is securely connected. Open the transfer line valve and the valve on the storage tank. Set the RMT in-cab controller mode selection to Unload Hand Spray mode. Place pump directional control valve in forward and set pump speed to 70 to 150 GPM. When the tank and lines are empty, close the valve on the storage tank. Slow the engine and place the pump direction control valve to neutral. Carefully open the vent valve to relieve the pressure in the line. Then close the transfer valve. Carefully remove the hose. Beware of hot asphalt residue in the line. Install the cap on the transfer line and secure it with the latches. Set the RMT in-cab controller mode selection switch to Clean Out and proceed with the clean out procedure instructions as previously mentioned in the video or in your operation manual. Do not smoke during this or any other procedure with the RMT. Daily maintenance procedures will extend the life of the RMT. Lubricating the asphalt pump is very important. You will need to use only high-temperature Teflon-impregnated grease at all times. Any other grease will be liquefied at high operating temperatures and run out of the bearings. Look closely. You'll need to lubricate 2 locations on the asphalt pump bearings. Do this after every 3 hours of operation, or twice daily. Always do it at the end of the day, as well as to prevent seizing up overnight. You will find specific instructions for this procedure in your operation manual. If you take a look at your operations manual, it contains a maintenance chart which clearly outlines the timing for all maintenance procedures. Twice daily, you must check the asphalt system, lubricate the pump bearing and pump packing gland. You must also check the hydraulic system and the air system. That's twice a day. Every day, you must make a check of the following components. Check the tank opening cover, cover gasket, and overflow vent. Check the asphalt distribution hoses, hydraulic hoses, fuel level, engine oil level, coolant level, clean out solvent level. Check the burners, including the fuel level and flue tubes. Everyday cleaning is required for the load line screen and spray bar cylinders. Refer to your manual for detailed instructions. Check the stop, tail, turn, and clearance lights on the trailer to make sure they are operating correctly. Weekly maintenance includes checking the asphalt pump. Be sure to tighten the packing gland if required and check the chain coupler. Check the tank capacity indicator and tighten the float shaft packing if needed. Check the spray bar, including all nozzles, cylinders, and hardware. Check the hydraulic filter. Take a look at the tank tie-down hardware. Check the burner system, including cleaning the fuel strainers and checking the hardware and flue liners. And check the tank top opening cover gasket. Refer to your manual for detailed instructions. Another spot that needs attention is the oil filter in the hydraulic system. Always change the oil filter every 400 hours or annually. At the end of every day, it's important to clean the outside of the machine. Take time to clean all joints and pivots of the asphalt, hydraulic, and air systems. Clean the exposed shafts of each air and hydraulic cylinder. Clean the top platform, step, railings, ladder, and catwalk. Clean the instruction plates, decals, gauges, and other information plaques. Replace any decals or information plates that are damaged or illegible. Part of that exterior cleanup is a good and careful washdown. Components, lights, reflectors, and safety decals must be kept clean and visible. We recommend biodegradable cleaning solvent. Before using diesel fuel or kerosene, check with your state environmental authorities. Diesel and kerosene are extremely flammable. Use caution when using these substances to wash down the RMT. Be sure the machine is cool. Do not operate the burner system, and do not smoke during this procedure. Your operations manual includes the information you need for safely handling this equipment. It even includes a troubleshooting guide to help you solve simple problems. Do not attempt to service or repair major components like the engine, hydraulic pump, or motor. Any unauthorized repair will void your warranty. With proper care and careful operation, your RMT asphalt distributor will give you many years of service.